What's going on, people? It's Paladin of the Dorks here, in the studio, in the stereo, maxing the relax and attract in action as we do around here. Now, oh boy, I didn't want to be a commentary channel. I still would prefer not to be, but I'm not exactly opposed to it, as you're seeing here. But I have some news. So, if you haven't heard, if you haven't seen anything, first off, that's impressive. I want to see what your recommended looks like, if you don't mind, of course, with consent and permission. But if you don't know, Jacksfilms and SSSniperWolf have had a bit of a beef over the last, couple of years, at least 1 year. Jacksfilms is an OG of YouTube. He has been here since 2006. Since borderline the inception of YouTube, so good on him for the longevity. But he's seen a lot of channels come and go, and recently he had to set his sights for a particular reaction channel, SSSniperWolf. Now, if you've heard of SSSniperWolf, I'm hoping good things, because from the content that we've seen recently from SSSniperWolf, it is very blasé. It is very cut and, copy and paste. It's very minimal. I would personally say it is barely above fair use, because the only way she isn't just freebooting someone else's content is the fact that she puts herself in the side of the video, because it's usually TikTok, so it's like vertical, so she fills up the other half of the screen with her face, and she just barely analyzes what's going on by just saying what's happening. Bro's one running sideways type beat, except I think she verbatim said that. I'm pretty sure she did. So, in particular today, it is currently 9:44 a.m. October 14th, 2023. Around 9-ish hours ago, I'm not 100% sure about the exact timeline, but sweet mother of pearl, SSSniperWolf may have just lost her ever-loving mind. So, as many of you may know who watch Jacksfilms or has even remotely heard of him, he has critiqued SSSniperWolf for her lack of reaction and for her lack of actual transformation of the content that she is watching. And he's had some back and forth with SSSniperWolf. He'll critique, she'll critique him, whether or not it's constructive or about his actual content is, depending on which tweet or X post you pull up. But we can all say that Jacksfilms has made a lot of content about SSSniperWolf. However, we get into the debate of whether or not it has done some good, and I personally think that since she hasn't decided to change, and I don't think she will change, it has been a moot point. But SSSniperWolf decided to retaliate in a very interesting way. So earlier this morning I'm at work, vibing, minding my business, when I see an upload from Kavos. And Kavos says that SSSniperWolf has done a very interesting thing, and has put her career on a particular trajectory. And with hold on, I'm gonna save Kavos's analysis for a second. Let me just read some of the tweets that I have accumulated to describe this recent turn of events. Jacksfilms writes, SSSniperWolf just doxed me on her Instagram. Creepy, gross, violating. What you do is disgusting. You steal content and stalk YouTubers. YouTube demonetized this dangerous creator, or just get her off your platform. She posted an IG story right outside our home and deleted it. And yeah. If you there is literally a screenshot out there Fortunately, the one I was able to find was censored because, you know, it's someone's bloody house. So it's definitely censored, but just SSSniperWolf posted to her Instagram story just a picture of Jacksfilms' house and said, "Let's talk like adults at Jacksfilms." Now, I'm not sure why. Why a number of things have happened here. One, how did she find his address? Oh wait, there's another post about that where she just Googled his address. I mean, why were you looking for his address in the first place? Like, I don't understand that part, but let's just... I'm still absolutely flummoxed by this notion that you are going to post someone's house on your Instagram page of almost 6 million followers as of October 14th, 2023. Almost 6 million followers, and you're going to post this dude's address. It doesn't matter for how long that's up. There is a chance that someone may just go that extra mile. And you want to risk that? Just because he says that your content is not that transformative, that he wants you to react just a little bit better, maybe have something more to say than exactly what is happening in the TikTok or whatever content you're watching. Was it really that worth it? Next, why would you tag him in all of these posts where you're saying, "Hey, should I go visit Jacksfilms? Hey, let's talk like adults, Jacksfilms"? You wanted him to know that you were 5 minutes away from his house? You wanted him to know that you're right outside his house? Like, I don't understand where the thought process was for all of this. This is all he had to say about like what you do for content. There are other videos, but this is just what I have pulled up right now.
For hundreds and hundreds of videos, she plays other people's TikToks and provides extremely base level commentary.
This dude is running sideways. What? Wow.
If you want to support the original creators of the TikToks, too bad, because the only links you'll find in the description are all SSSniperWolf. And my favorite part is that half of the TikToks she includes either crop out the original username or just straight up don't have one. To use a recent example from just 3 days ago, she features 19 videos, 13 of which don't have any identifiable usernames. That means there's no way to find and support the original creators here.
That's it. That's literally it. And you felt so... I don't mean to say you, the viewer, just SSSniperWolf. I'm 99.75% sure that she will not see this random video from a 10 sub channel that usually does gameplay content. Like, she probably won't see this at all, but if Leah, you do end up seeing this, hi, how are you? I imagine not well. You know, you got a bit of a storm brewing on you, but listen, you shouldn't have went to the dude's house, or if you were going to do that, you shouldn't have posted it to your Instagram or tagged him in the post to your Instagram story, because you don't think he was going to get the notification and check it out and be like, why did she tag me in something, and see and screenshot the fact you're outside his house? The thing is with YouTube, I am not 100% sure about their policies about off-platform violations. But what I do know is that in their policies, it does deliberately state that we also don't allow other harmful behaviors like threats or doxing. Now, I'm not sure about you, the viewer this time. SSSniperWolf, you plug your ears for this one. I'm not sure about you. but taking a picture of the front of someone's house that you don't agree with. Luckily, I will only show the censored version because why? I'm not sure if stating that if asking your 5.6 million followers if you should go visit one of your critics, like, I'm not sure how much of that classifies as doxing, but I'm pretty sure that it does. At the very least, it would be like, say someone were to go the extra mile and figure it out and spread that information, you would at least be an accessory or be found at fault for inciting doxing. Like, you're still in the process of it, even if you didn't do it deliberately. And not shortly, but sometime after, Jacksfilms brought all this to light, she did end up posting to her Instagram story again, accusing me of doxing is defamation. I have no idea how to dox. He literally posted his address on Google and said I threatened him and doxed him. Why were you Googling his address? I can't take morbid curiosity as a reason for why you Googled his address, because then it lets you driving to the front of his house and then taking a picture of it and then saying, let's talk like adults. Leah? Leah. And also, I have no idea how to dox. I'm no paralegal. I am no lawyer. I'll leave that to Legal Eagle. Shouts out to you. Link in the description. Wonderful guy. Wonderful team that he has. Just phenomenal people all around. Very thorough with their work. I'm no Legal Eagle. But I don't think claiming to not know how to dox automatically clears you of any liability of potentially doxing someone. And then, but even in the same post, you say that his address is on Google. That would lead someone to Google. Like, if that is true, that would lead someone to Google his address, and then next thing you know, they would have it as well. So then technically that would still be. I won't speak on it further, but it just hitting that a little bit uncomfortably And then this post. This creep has been harassing me for months and then plays victim, saying I threatened him when I just wanted to talk to him. I have no ill intentions. It's so sad when people have to constantly create drama to pay their bills. What? No ill intention? Then why'd you post his address? Or like post a picture of the front of his house? How is that not ill intention? Like, you could have sent it directly to him. I'm sure that while you may not follow each other on Twitter, I'm sure you could unblock him and then DM him like, hey, my guy, I'm outside your house, let's talk. Like, that still wouldn't work. Still wouldn't be a good approach, but it would be better than posting it to potentially 5.6 million people. Honestly, you could watch a lot of my streams. You could watch, if you remember some of my older videos, you would know that I don't usually get this fired up, but there's something about, personal security, safety, although, yes, Jacksfilms may be a public figure, like, he's still like, an internet celebrity. His information is, for the most part, or like most celebrities, they're like that kind of information, like their personal home where him and his wife live, that's private. Like, that should be something that is kept private, because then it would prevent something like this. Huh? But just, Cowboys, I'm losing my voice. Please take it away. Take this away from me.
Jacksfilms criticized your lazy shit content. You turned up at his house, posted it on Instagram for everyone to see, and then tried to act a victim. In what world is that okay?
Alright, that's enough screaming, moaning, and just being in shock for one day. Normal gaming content will come back eventually. I'm still working on getting the stream to chat delay reduced because I do want to be a pretty interactive streamer. I want to be able to talk to you guys. So whenever I am gaming, is because I'm going to be playing light, like mentally light games like Fall Guys, Rocket League. Technically Rocket League may be a little bit more focused, but I'm going to take it relaxed so that we can talk to you guys. Just you can keep me up to date on whatever goes on. Drop by the stream. Hope you're having a great day. I hope justice is served. I know justice can be a slippery slope depending on who's delivering it and what their rules of judgment are, but I do believe that SSniperWolf does require some form of comeuppance for this. Just, be told, hey, don't post your critics, don't post this kind of information to the internet, because he may have wanted it private. Whether or not you can Google it doesn't mean you should let people know that you can Google his address. Just be well, just be kind, be well, be kind, stay safe out there. Peace.